Yes, you have not escaped me. You killed me hoping to evade my wrath, unknowingly making me that much stronger. I hope that was not your best because the war has just begun. Fuck you normies.
What you just heard was a poorly constructed slew of words that were supposedly spoken by Froag, when in fact they were uttered by a computer at the will of Froag's maker, James, Bad Spy Higgins. Listen up to learn more about this hoax. In 2015 the world met Froag, and Froag is located at San Luis Obispo High School, and it quickly gained popularity under the direction of its creator James Higgins, who purports it to be a sentient being, but in fact it is none more than a finger puppet on a ballpoint pen, and it is often claimed that Froag will have his revenge, and that Froag rules all, when in reality this is not the case, and in fact Froag is nothing but a few strips of synthetic fabric glued to a pen, and it is clear that Froag is an unconscious being of no significance, and any attempts to prove otherwise are poorly veiled lies forged by his creator and sponsor James Higgins, aka a delusional insane lizard man who believes an unmoving object can have revenge, let alone a mind, and even if Froag could do such twisted things he won't be able to, because he was dunked in bleach and then burnt and then shot with guns and then burnt more with all kinds of good weapons, and we need to realize that any being who didn't have a brain in the first place and could come back from torture like that is an impossibility, and now evil James claims that Froag is reborn as Froag 2. Zero, and that "Yeah" by Usher will play at our funerals, but this is stupid because a being that dumb and stupid and lifeless won't chose such a good song or be able to come back from being physically destroyed, and if it could then it would be an incarnation of lizard people who populate our nation like Barack Obama, but Froag is amphibian not lizard, so therefore he is lizard people. But then maybe you might think, okay, Froag just transcends time and space like Jesus, cause Jesus came back from the dead, but in order for Froag to do this he would have to be smart, and Froag is not smart. He is a few pieces of plastic and nothing more. He cannot think or do revenge or transcend time and or space, so clearly all possibilities have been ruled out, and the only lesson we can learn is that Froag is nothing to fear at all, and if he does come back from the dead it will be okay, because his successor looks like a pussy and will simply be stolen from the weak-minded James, who is actually a bad spy and a bad Froag owner. I mean, he made Froag what it is and gave Froag its notoriety and then let Froag slip through his hands like it was nothing. Clearly James is a bad Froag owner, and the even worse spy. Also Froag started a so on Cloud Chanel, but it is pussy, and Froag though isn't even rap, and if I had to guess I'd say that a rap track against Froag is coming soon, so if you are a Froag supporter you are dumb and brace yourself, be prepared for a really good diss track. Also realize that the time tube had it right, and Froag was slain on 4 days simultaneously, so that's 4x killing, while Froag's so on Cloud only has 2x diss tracks, and the square root of 4 is 2, so this means that Froag's SoundCloud is the square root of its death, which means it is a lot less meaningful than its death, and its death is what we should focus on. Its SoundCloud is meaningless garbage, while its execution and its perpetrators are forces to be reckoned with. I mean, did you see them? They had guns and Arab gear. That means they're really serious. I am scared of them. They are like ISIS, but they kill the real bad guys and do it really good with bleach and guns and fire. I mean, that is triple death for their victims. Ensure they'll make short work of whatever form Froag 2.0 takes. They will steal it quickly and easily and then proceed to slay it in a better manner, maybe with an explosion or chemical corrosion. But if you are a Froag supporter or don't know about this matter, then educate yourself. Froag is not real, and it is a hoax created by James, liar and bad guy Higgins to further his quest for tricking every human on Earth with clever spy tricks. Do not let him do this. He is a bad man and a bad spy. Froag is dead. Long live anti-Froag supporters. Rejoice while you can then regroup to play Froag 2.0. It will be a wretched beast and an easy foe to play. Know the Froag truth. This is what the government does not tell you.